Hey, you know that comedian everyone's been talking about? I've been practicing his catchphrase. What the heck? Bam!
Since when did you start practicing that?
And I've got an even better twist. What the heck? Boom, boom, boom! Come on, isn't that hilarious? I'm dying here.
Yeah. Super funny. I'm Satomi Asai. I tend to overthink things and take a cautious approach, while my husband Shota is more of a go-with-the-flow type, always says the first thing that comes to mind. We're completely opposite, but I think that's how we balance each other out. Still, one of Shota's flaws is his habit of telling jokes that aren't always that funny. After 8 years of marriage, laughing at every single one of them is getting harder. But I know he's just trying to keep things light and fun, so I remind myself not to take it for granted. Even so, when he suddenly pops up in some random costume, I can't help but feel at a loss for how to react. After a long day at work or when I'm tired, his jokes just don't hit the same. I've been letting them slide more and more these days. Oh, time to dive into the new novel I bought. I love this author. Wonder what kind of story they've got this time. One weekend, I was happily engrossed in my favorite hobby, reading. But Shota, who loves chatting and can't stand silence, seemed a little frustrated by how quietly I was absorbed in my book.
Satomi! Satomi Min.
Huh? What's that? Do you need something? If it's not urgent, can you give me just 10 more minutes? I'm reading right now. It's just one of his usual jokes, nothing serious, so I could deal with it later.
Man, you're no fun lately. Whoa, Satomi, there's a cicada on the sofa.
What? No way! Where?
Just kidding. We're on the 3rd floor, remember? No way a cicada's flying in here.
Right.
Oh, so Satomi likes jump scare jokes, huh? Interesting. By the way, great reaction. Thanks for that.
He's having way too much fun, but it's not funny at all. Getting a kick out of scaring me? How childish. Lately, Shota's immature antics have been really getting on my nerves. I wonder how we can get back to having fun like we used to. I've been trying to figure out how to have a real conversation with him, but all he seems to care about is me going along with his silly jokes. Since I don't react much anymore, his jokes have shifted from trying to make me laugh to just try to shock me instead.
Hey, I've been meaning to say something for a while. Satomi, you're 35 now, right? You don't laugh at my jokes like you used to. You're not as cute as you used to be.
Seriously? Could he have phrased that any worse? But whatever, it's probably just another one of his dumb jokes. Well, sorry if I've grown up a bit. Guess I'm not as fun as before.
If that's the case, maybe I can't love you anymore. Maybe we should just get a divorce.
Hate? What? Divorce? Do you really hate me that much? Or is he actually serious this time? Maybe I've been brushing him off too much lately.
Just kidding. Of course I still love you, Satomi. Your freaked out face just now was priceless.
You know, you really should stop with these jokes that make people feel bad.
Oops, sorry. Don't be so mad. You're ruining your cute face. Come on, smile.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Shota kept talking as if nothing had happened while we ate dinner. It's so annoying, but I doubt it would get through to Shota if I told him right now. I'll just hold it in and give him a few half-hearted nods. I just want to get to my room and be alone. Shota kept rambling on as usual with me playing the role of listener. It's something that happens all the time. So he didn't seem to notice anything was wrong or how serious the situation had become. I've got to go hurry or I'll be late for work.
Hey Satomi, already heading out for work?
Yeah, and you should get ready too. You don't want to be late.
Oh, I'm coming home early today, so you should too.
I'll try to finish up early, but I can't promise. It's work, you know.
Why not? I'm way more important than work. If you're not back by 4, let's just get a divorce.
4 o'clock? I'd have to leave work super early to make that.
Just kidding. See you later. I should probably start getting ready myself.
Ever since that incident, Shota's been casually throwing around these divorce jokes now and then. I'm so tired. I can't keep playing along with the divorce humor anymore. Back then, going to work felt like a hassle, but now, I actually feel like relieved to get away from Shota for a while. The next day, while I was preparing for work like usual, Shota was just lounging on the couch. Wait, are you off today?
Yep. Oh, I know. Why don't you take the day off too? Let's go out and have some fun. It's been a while since we had a date.
Come on. You can't just ask me to skip work last minute. It'd be a huge inconvenience for everyone. And like I've said before, jokes that make people uncomfortable or cause trouble are really funny.
Jeez, don't be so serious. I'm way more important than work, right? If you don't take the day off, I might just divorce you. Go on, call in and say you're not coming in.
That was it. I couldn't hold it any longer. My emotion burst out. Enough already! You can't just throw around divorce every time something doesn't go your way.
What the? Where did that come from? It's just a joke. Can't you take a joke? You're making me sad here.
If you don't really want a divorce, then can you please stop throwing around the word divorce? Anyway, I'm heading to work. Lately, every conversation with Shota seems to end with me letting out of sight. It feels like I've lost sight of why I'm even with him. But is thinking about divorce over something like this too extreme? Maybe I've been too sensitive. As these thoughts ran through my mind at work, I got a notification on my phone. Who's messaging me? A colleague? Wait, it's from Shota. We almost never message each other during work, so I opened it right away. What? I got arrested? What did he do? I frantically tried calling him, but he wasn't picking up. I shot him a message too, but of course he didn't reply. If he's at the police station, there's no way he can answer his phone. What do I do? Should I call around to every police station nearby? But they probably won't help. If I don't know where he is, I'm stuck. No point panicking. I'll just try to focus on work until I get more info. During every break, I kept checking my phone and trying to call Shota, but still no response. My mind was all over the place, but somehow I managed to finish my day. Maybe I should head home and check with his parents. Wait, Shota's shoes are here? Is he home? Shota, are you here? Shota, wake up!
Oh hey Satomi, you're back.
Did you come back from the police? How did you even get home? What happened? Why are you just lying here sleeping? Huh?
That whole I got arrested thing? Just a prank. I was pissed off about how you acted this morning, so I figured I'd get you back.
Revenge? Do you even realize how worried I've been all day?
Wow, you were that worried? You must really love me, huh? Guess that's your punishment for choosing work over me, though.
Punishment?
No matter how much you love me, if you keep putting your job first, I might just start to feel differently, you know? Oh, I know. Since you've been working so hard, maybe you've had a raise. How about doubling my allowance? If not, guess we'll have to get a divorce.
I'm done with this.
Wait, what did you say?
Okay then, let's get a divorce. That's what you've been wanting, right?
Wait, what? You're joking, right? I wasn't serious about that.
Sorry, just teasing you. I guess that was my payback.
What the? You really had me there for a second. You never joke around like this, Satomi. I almost thought you meant it. Come on, don't scare me like that.
Yeah, sorry about that. After that, I decided to just smile and go along with all of the Shota's joke.
Hey, this miso soup tastes terrible.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, it's the opposite of terrible. The complete opposite.
What? That doesn't even make sense. Is it bad or good?
I'm just messing with you. It's delicious.
Oh, you really got me.
There's no way I'd ever say your cooking is bad. Obviously, I'm joking. But you know, if your cooking ever does get bad, I might just have to consider divorce. Food is super important to me, you know?
Don't say things like that seriously.
Sorry, I was just joking. But hey, good food is important, so keep making those amazing meals, okay?
Yeah, I'll do my best. 2 weeks had passed, and today was the day I'd finally tell Shota about the decision I'd made. I'm off today, so I'll be home. Make sure you come back early.
Okay, I'll do my best to get home as soon as I can. See you later.
Alright, let's settle this. I kept myself busy while waiting for Shota to come back.
I'm home. Satomi, where are you? What's going on?
Welcome back. We need to talk. Can you sit down?
Sure. Huh? What's this? A divorce paper?
Yes, a divorce paper. I'd like you to sign it.
What? No way. I'm not agreeing to this. I'm not getting divorced. Oh, I see. You're joking, aren't you? Come on, Satomi. Let me be honest with you. You don't really have a sense of humor. Your jokes have never been funny. I think it's better for you to stick to what suits you.
You're right. I guess jokes aren't for me. But I'm not joking about wanting a divorce.
Seriously? You think making that face is gonna convince me? If you want to apologize, now's the time. Keep pushing this, and I might actually get angry, you know?
You're really pathetic.
Huh? Did you just say something?
I get it, Shota. You don't want a divorce, but my decision hasn't changed. And honestly, thanks for making things so much easier for me these last 2 weeks. You've given me plenty of evidence to work with it.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've been thinking about leaving you for a while now. And after that, I got arrested prank you pulled. I made up my mind and started getting ready.
Wait, what?
In just 2 weeks. You said plenty of things that hurt me, all under the excuse of jokes. I've been recording all of our conversation these past 2 weeks. I've got solid proof.
Wait, you've been recording me? And a lawyer? When did you even hire one?
The things you've said, the lawyers confirmed they're more than enough to justify the divorce.
A lawyer? Isn't that overkill? Fine, I'll go along with the divorce.
Why is Shota so freaked out by a lawyer? I only talked to one to make sure the divorce went smoothly. But judging by his reaction, this might be easier than I thought.
Still, if we're really going through with this, we'll have to figure out the finances and everything, right?
Yeah, of course. My lawyer will handle that.
Come on, Satomi. If we can just settle things ourselves, we won't need to waste time and money with lawyers, right?
Well, I guess that's true, but...
Perfect. Let's have a proper conversation, just the two of us, and figure it out. So to recap, the reason for the divorce is differences in personality, so we'll split the assets 50-50.
Wait, what?
Hold on, just listen. We'll sort everything out, and if there's anything you disagree with, we'll talk about it then. We've got to stay on track here, right?
Why is he acting like he's in charge all of a sudden? I don't get it. Fine, go on.
We'll divide the savings equally, but since this apartment is a rental, it's not part of the assets. You've already got a new place, so I'll stay here and renew the lease. That way, you'll always have somewhere to return if you need it.
Uh-huh. And? What's he even talking about? Like I'd ever come back here.
Anyway, we'll split the savings down the middle. And the next thing we need to figure out is your parents' property.
Wait, what?
You're an only child, so when your parents pass, you'll inherit all their real estate, which technically makes it part of our assets. The issue is how to divide it. Even after the divorce, when they pass, you'll get their inheritance. But you could easily keep it hidden from me, and that wouldn't be fair. So I think I deserve a share of that now. What do you say?
Is he serious? Does he really think he's entitled to my parents' property?
So, I heard they've got some property. Apartments, land, stuff like that. I'm not wrong, am I? Could it be worth Millions, maybe. We should check. With your parents to be sure. Let's give them a call right now.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Didn't you say we'd had a proper discussion and come to an agreement? How about you don't drag my parents into this before I even agree to anything?
But I accepted the divorce, didn't I? I don't want to break up, but I'm saying goodbye because I have no choice. Don't you think I'm the one getting the short end of the stick here? So, at the very least, I think it's fair that I get a proper share of the assets. That's not unreasonable, right? If I can just have that, maybe I'll be able to get by.
He's trying to sound like noble, but it feels like he's just after the money. Everything he says is starting to feel so fake. I can't trust him at all. Is that your whole argument?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm going to be all alone after this, right? Surely you understand how hard that's going to be for me.
Sure. Now it's my turn. Let's start with the savings. If we're talking about splitting the sets, I'm fine with dividing them equally. But don't forget, you owe me a compensation. So splitting everything 50-50? That's not happening.
Compensation? Why?
You said this was an incompatibility. But let's not forget how much you hurt me with those so-called jokes. That's why you're the one responsible for this. And just so you know, the lawyer already confirmed it.
Hurt you? Come on, don't make it sound like such a big deal. I was just trying to keep things fun, that's all.
Do you seriously not understand? Here, why don't you listen to this? I pulled out the voice recorder. I only have recording from the past 2 weeks, but they capture all of Shota's awful words. As he listened, his face grew paler and paler.
Is this really me? Did I actually say all that?
Yeah, that's definitely your voice. Did you really not realize you were saying such horrible things?
I can't believe I was saying such childish, pointless stuff.
Oh, so you finally get it, huh? I figure you were the type to speak without thinking first. It's impressive that you have no memory of it. Listen, don't think that saying it's a joke makes it all right. Do you even know what humor is?
Of course I do. It's about being funny, like me.
No. Humor is meant to be jokes that lighten the mood and make people feel good. It refers to a kind of sophistication in humor that doesn't hurt anyone. In other words, what you're doing is the exact opposite of humor.
But
whatever. I hope you learned something. So now that you understand why this is your fault, you're ready to sign the divorce papers?
Fine.
Good. Now let's get back to the financial stuff. My parents' property? That's theirs, not ours. Even if I inherit it someday, it's still mine. Nothing you're entitled to. You don't really think you deserve a share, do you? And by the way, my parents are still in their 60s and perfectly healthy. Oh, and let's be real. You really think they're a multi-million-dollar property? You're dreaming way too much.
What? Really?
So, you honestly thought you had a right to my parents' inheritance, huh? If you don't believe me, feel free to check with your lawyer. I'm pretty sure the answer will be the same no matter who you ask.
I really didn't know.
And with that, our 8-year marriage, both long and short in its own way, came to a quick end. Naturally, since Shota was at fault, I made sure to secure a fair amount of compensation. A call from an unknown number. Who could this be? Hello?
Hello? I'm from the Sakato police station. Are you familiar with Mr. Shota Asai?
The police? Did something happen to Shota? Yes, I do.
What's your relationship to him?
We divorced about 6 months ago.
I see. Well, Mr. Asai was caught trespassing on private property. A vineyard, to be exact. Because he wanted to collect grapes for you as a gift.
A gift? For me?
Yes, he mentioned it was to make amends with you. Does that sound familiar?
What on earth was Shota thinking? As I said before, we divorced a half year ago. And I blocked his contact and have no communication with him right now. Whatever he's done, it's entirely on him. I'm not involved. And I have no idea what he's trying to make amends for. Besides, even if it's a gift, he probably doesn't even know where I live now.
I see. Thank you for your cooperation.
I didn't do anything wrong, but that was stressful. To think Shota once joked about getting arrested? And now he's actually dealing with the police for real? It's obvious, but I need to stay true to myself and be someone who never hurts or inconveniences others. This whole thing just reinforced that for me.